If you ever suffered from an ankle sprain or your ankle is just plain unstable, then I'm here to tell you that it might be a bigger deal for your movement health than you think. The ankle itself might be stiff or painful, the calf muscles might get stiff, but an unstable ankle might also be a contributing factor for other lower limb problems such as knee or hip pain, and it might also affect the health of your spine. And the unfortunate truth is that when people injure their ankles, it's more prone to get injured again, and it's very rare that people rehab their ankles so that it's as strong as it should be. But fear not, my friend, we are here to help you get that flimsy, undependable ankle back into shape. We will teach you the best exercises that will help you strengthen your ankle so that it's no longer an issue for you. Hi, my name is Teemu. Hi, my name is Teemu. I'm a physical therapist and Master of Health Sciences from Finland. And before we start, if you'd like to support the work that we do, please like the video and subscribe to our channel. This small and free act of kindness truly helps our channel, and it also brings a warm and fuzzy feeling for us. Thanks. The most common reason that people have unstable ankles is that they have injured it once or multiple times during their lives. And the most common type of ankle sprain injury is the lateral variant, so the ankle twist from the outside, like this, or this. On this comprehensive meta-analysis study on ankle sprains, it was found out that the first ankle sprain injuries are more likely to happen early on in the life, in the childhood, during miten se sanotaan? Adolescent years, during the adolescent years. So it's really likely that this vicious cycle of instability has started early on in the life. Ankle sprains are among the most common injuries people can have, and it's also really likely that people develop some kind of residual musculoskeletal issue because of this ankle sprain, including chronic instability in the ankle. Scientific evidence also suggests a strong link between a prior ankle sprain and future ankle sprains, so that's also a reason why the exercises on this video that are shown later are really valuable. What kind of problems can happen because of ankle instability varies quite a lot in my clinical experience. For others, the ankle is so flimsy that it rolls easily, re-injuring it again and again. For others, it's the complete opposite, so the ankle gets really tight, restricted, and this can cause, of course, different kinds of problems for the knee, for the hip, and both of these cases also have one thing in common, and it's that the supporting muscles around the ankle are really weak. And small disclaimer before we start: if you have fractured your ankle or the bones near it, or if you have a really fresh ankle injury, please consult your doctor before starting any exercises. We will show you two exercises and of course start doing both of them to get the best results. And in the first one we target Peroneus muscle, and this is really important. As you can see from this picture, it is located in the outer parts of the shin and ankle, and it provides the lateral stability that is often the problem. This muscle will often get weak because of the injuries and the instability, and we need to get it strong again. So go onto the floor and place a resistance band around the foot. It loops around the foot like this, and then you will also place the band under the other foot as well, and take a hold of the other end of the band with your hand. Now spread your feet apart so that the resistance increases, and now as you can see, the band twists the ankle like it does when it gets sprained. Now start to slowly do a large semicircle. Slowly let the ankle go into the starting position. and repeat the exercise like this. Do this until you start to feel fatigue in the muscle, keep a 1 to 2 minute rest, and repeat it 2 to 4 times. You should do this exercise 2 to 3 times per week, and also remember to keep rest days in between sessions. This is the base exercise, and this should be kept up and progressed during the whole rehab process. This ensures that the peroneus muscle that are super important in stabilizing your ankle get back to at least the pre-injury levels of strength. This muscle pushes your first ray, so the base of your big toe, to the floor surface, and this counters the lateral rolling sprain motion. This muscle also gets injured often during an ankle sprain, leaving the muscle really weak. Now the most common faults or problems in the technique of this exercise is that you don't do this movement only from the ankle. You start to twist and turn from the hip and the knee, like this. This is a no-no. Only move from the ankle. It really helps if you take a hold of the exercised side's knee like this. Now you can monitor the behavior of the knee with the hand. So if you feel that it starts to twist, concentrate more. If you still cannot do it purely from the ankle, take a narrower stance with the feet so that there's less resistance, and you can also try different resistances, different types of bands, less resistance, more resistance, and see what is the best starting point for you. Also remember to do a large semicircle like this, so you need to also extend the ankle, so don't do this movement. No, large semicircle. Also try to keep the outside part of the foot higher than the inner parts. As you can see here, this will really activate the peroneus. Also don't do the twist, the semicircle too fast. Try to be really controlled with the movement. Also remember that we talked about the nerves that can get injured. There is the peroneal nerve here that can get injured, and this exercise can put strain on it, stretch on it. So if you start to feel any tingling or numbness in your leg while doing this, then bend the knee and lean backwards. This releases tension and pull from the nerve. If there is pain during this exercise, which can often happen especially if you've had a semi-recent injury in the area, in these cases, please limit the range of motion first, try that. So do smaller movements, see if that helps. Especially don't let it go as far into the sprained position. Also, you can try to do this exercise isometrically, so this means that you keep the ankle in a hold, in a static hold. So just extend the ankle in a neutral position like this and keep it there for 10 seconds, let it rest after that, and repeat it like this as long as it takes for you to start to feel the fatigue in the muscle. When rehabbing the ankle, it's also really important to do exercises that challenge the balance when you are standing on top of the foot, because this is how we move in daily life. And here is how you can start this process. Stand on one foot, one leg without shoes, and then start to reach as far in front of you as you can, then to the side as far as you can, and then to the back as far as you can. And then cross over from behind and repeat this until you start to feel fatigue in the leg. And there are a few things to be mindful about in this exercise. Firstly, don't step on the other leg like this, just lightly tap to the floor, tap, and then other position, tap, and so on. And then secondly, don't let your knee cave in like this. No, this can even cause pain in the knee. Also, don't let the ankle roll, so don't let the big toe area lift off from the ground. Try to keep it stable on the ground. Also, if possible, avoid toe grabbing, so this means that you start to really bend from the toes. If you are without socks, you can even see that the toes are really white when you do this. No. Try to keep the toes a little bit more relaxed. So do this for 1 minute or until you start to feel fatigue, and do this every day to get the best results. This will train your proprioceptive systems and also strengthen some of the muscles in the lower limb. So when you get good at the exercise, it starts to go better. You can make it harder, and you should make it harder. And one way to do it is by rolling some kind of mat, exercise mat, normal mat, whatever you have, and then step on it. Now, as you can see, it is a challenging, uneven, unstable terrain platform for the foot, and now it challenges the balance more. Remember that this is only the starting point in rehabbing the ankle, getting it back into shape. There is much more that can be done, and if you want us to do a follow-up video where we show you how to progress these exercises, definitely let us know down in the comments. Like we mentioned many times during this video, the ankle can get really stiff and restricted, and this restriction stiffness can be caused by the ankle joint or the muscles around it. Check out this video from us to find out if it's the muscles or the joint that cause you this stiffness, and also how to deal with it. See you there. Bye bye.